Welcome to Solum 2.0 training video number 2. In this video, we're going to review the returns module, which is the main module that you will be using in the Solum system. From the home page, we can launch the returns module by using the bottle icon on the toolbar. We click that and it opens up the returns module. Let's review the different parts of this module first of all. On the toolbar at the top, we start off with the button for the returns module, which actually doesn't do anything when you're in the returns module. Next is the sales button, which will jump you over to the sales part of the return or the sales module. Then the cashier module button, and then you can log off here, or you can reset the subcontainer counts. There's also a button for opening the virtual keyboard, which is the on-screen keyboard, or to punch in or punch out the time and attendance module, and of course the button to close this module. Below that, we also have the sections of the return module. The one section is the order number and searching and working with the orders. The next section is the list of all the items that we've added to the current module we're working with. We then have an area for fees and the summary of the amounts and quantities that we've used in this current order. Then there's all the buttons for entering an order, the ones for and they're grayed out if we haven't started an order yet, as well as a keypad for adding numbers. So let's go ahead and do our first order by clicking the New button. Remember, we had to click New to begin any order. After clicking New, you'll see the buttons light up, and we're now able to select or click on any one of the product buttons. On your system, it might have a different set of product buttons, as these are programmable, including the pictures and the descriptions and what they do in the settings. So if we click a single button, it will add that item to the order. You notice how it added the item? In this case, it added one because this button was linked to one item. You may also on your system have buttons that add dozens or more than one item. Or we can type in a quantity, such as 5, and then type in what we wanted to add if we counted 5 of the PET bottles. Or we might want to add dozens. Say you have 5 dozen. Type 5, then type or click the 12 times button to add the dozens, such as a dozen beer bottles. Notice it'll calculate how many that actually is. 5 times a dozen is 60 of those beer bottles, giving the total amount. Similarly, we could do the same with 24s. Maybe we have 3 of the 24 packs of cans. Type 3 24 times, and then the cans button. If we made an error, maybe in this case we meant to have 4 of the 24 packs, not just 3, we can delete this row using the Delete Row button, and then re-enter the 4 times 24 button for cans instead to make the correction. You can also delete and correct previous ones by first clicking on it and then clicking the delete row, and then replacing it with a corrected count. When you're done, you can click the Close button to close this order. Or if you're using the little receipt called a chit that you give to the customer, you can click the Print Chit button that will print out the chit with the optional barcode. In this case, let's close this order and go over to the cashier and see what we see here for the order that we just added. Notice that order is listed here in the cashier as order 750 and is available to be cashed out. We'll demonstrate the cash out procedure in a further video. So that's it for how the returns screen works.